Let's go. Hello, Mother.
Hello, Kyle.
Alright. To begin, we're going to be talking about, or I'm going to be asking about energy. Not energy specifically physics, well, we will get there, but just energy in general. So first off, let's talk about something that you're probably going to do later, sleeping. What does it mean when we like go to sleep and we get energy back? Like, how does that work?
I would think that your body is still working while you're asleep.
Okay.
So it's probably doing whatever it does, repairing cells,
Okay.
rejuvenating something in your brain. Is probably sleeping, or how about relaxing?
Okay.
Rejuvenating, repairing itself, making new cells, cleaning the blood.
Doesn't do that all the time. I mean,
yes, but it's also
blood.
not using energy to walk or to do other functions that may be going on. It's in a mode that's probably making more energy than it's expending.
Okay.
So it's not making energy and expending, it's just making.
What about when we're like in the office? Or just...
I think our brain is using some of our resources.
Okay.
And so whatever energy it's making is probably also being used
Equally?
for brain functions.
Because it feels equal.
Maybe when you get tired midday.
The 2 o'clock hour.
Yeah, the 2 o'clock. Then you have used more than it's making.
That's why you need a nap.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Or you're just old and you need a nap.
So after a certain age.
So that your body can rest and your body can make energy without expending energy, it needs a nap.
So where do we expend the energy then? If we're full of energy, then throughout the day we get less energy.
Everything we do expends energy.
Okay.
Moving our hand, breathing, our heart's pumping. You know, back in science, didn't we learn in grade school? But you know, the blood's flowing in and out and
Like
around
this.
and a lot faster. You know, cells are repairing. You know, if you have injuries, the cells are expending energy to heal yourself.
Right. So then, does what we eat affect our energy?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Because depending on what you eat, it depends on how much resources your body needs to digest it.
Okay.
So it wants to get more energy than it takes to digest the food.
Okay.
So if you eat a high sugar meal, it doesn't take as much to break it down, but the energy also doesn't last as long.
Okay. So some meals are easier to break down for your body, so you retain more energy?
No, I think because it breaks it down, it doesn't create enough energy.
Oh, so what you're getting from it, you're not getting as much.
Right.
So what would be a food that it's harder to break down?
So food's high in fat. It takes the body longer to break it down, but it also maintains energy in your body longer.
Does the food have energy that you're getting from it then?
No, your body is breaking down the food, digesting, taking out nutrients that it needs to function. So yes, it's good.
So your body's taking the nutrients out of the food.
Yes.
But the food doesn't have energy.
No.
Okay.
Because a piece of carrot laying there has no energy.
Okay.
But if your body breaks it down and gets vitamins and minerals that it can use to repair cells or give you good eyesight, then it has used that carrot that had no energy laying on the table to make energy for your body.
Okay. Then... I'm trying to think of the question for that.
About my carrot not having any energy laying there on the table?
Yeah.
So no, I don't believe food has energy. I believe food can, whatever you eat, your body will create what it needs.
Okay. I had a question then. I started listening to you. I was too compelled. So the carrot has no energy. And when you eat it, you do get energy. Your body creates the energy.
Your body takes what it needs out of that product that you eat, breaks it down, and absorbs what it needs to function.
So does anything not human have energy? Like, does any food, or does the chair, anything like not living, I guess,
anything not living have energy? Well,
Like, does this have energy?
not unless you move it and you're expending the energy in your hand.
So then we're giving it energy.
Yes.
But without us moving or us touching it, it wouldn't have energy?
No.
Okay.
But not everything, because I think, like electricity, that's not living, that's not human, but it is creating energy that we need to run.
What about water?
Water flows,
Yeah.
yeah, so I don't think your statement's true. I don't think you have to be living to have
Okay.
energy.
So then, not living things can have energy.
Yes. Think about the waves, the oceans, they have energy.
Does so all the things we kind of listed are moving? Does anything not moving have energy?
Not moving. You think electricity moves through the power lines? Probably.
To some extent, I would imagine.
Water has that. Water moves.
How about like a pond, just still, just at rest?
I don't think it's ever at rest. I mean, because the fish swims through it and creates waves, and there's something moving.
Okay. Ice.
It's melting. It's creating energy. Even frozen. I mean, they do. Maybe frozen. If you're frozen and you stay constant at a certain degrees, is there energy?
So
Like think of the Antarctic or things that are frozen. You know, literally frozen.
like just cannot move.
If
So
it
would,
never
like,
thaws.
one of the walls or this have moved, or it's not have
Well,
moved,
glass.
would it have
You know, I'm
energy?
thinking glass is actually not solid, and so it has energy.
Okay. All right.
So what was the question?
What about other stuff that's not moving? Like even though we said water in a liquid state does have energy because it's moving, solid state we're not sure, but we're thinking no. So does other solid things have energy? Just at rest.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, the table doesn't have energy.
Okay.
A car doesn't have energy unless you go in and turn the ignition and make it move.
So again, because we're starting it.
Yes.
Okay.
There has to be a mechanism in there that moves to give it energy.
Okay, that's a fair statement. I can't think of any other examples.
See, I can't either, so I want to say that.
What about like a gas? Because we talked about liquids and.
But that's not. But a gas has energy on its own. That's not.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't think gases would be considered solid. They're in a state that moves.
So then they would.
They would have energy.
Like boiling water, the steam comes up.
Yes.
And, okay. So then solids don't have energy.
Except we're not sure about ice.
Yeah.
Because it's solid, but
something's happening with it.
yeah, I mean, it's staying in that solid state because it's cold. So isn't there energy being expended to stay in that solid state? How about inanimate objects? Do inanimate objects?
Well, I think we said earlier that the chair didn't, but are you changing?
No. Inanimate, I mean, so liquids have energy, gases have energy. We're kind of iffy on solids.
Some solids. Yeah.
What other states are there?
Well, then there's like plasma and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Ow.
Don't go there.
Okay.
Inanimate objects, I think, don't have energy. Would be my.
Like the carrot.
Yes, it doesn't have energy sitting there. It has to be consumed
Okay.
to create energy.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Oh, good. Alright, for the second part, I'm gonna just draw you a picture and I'll kind of say what I think is going, or explain it, and then I would like for you to tell me what's going on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to draw a picture of a windmill.
A windmill.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know me, being so artistic. So there's ground.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and doodle one of these.
Is this a windmill or an old-fashioned windmill?
The newer ones, like when we go skiing.
Okay. Just wanted to know what the picture was supposed to look like.
In your head. This is just a representation. So we have wind
Okay.
going that way. There's something down here. I don't know what it is. Something. So wind, the turbines, it's doing something.
Okay.
So Does the wind have energy?
Yes, it's moving.
Okay.
It has energy. We're not making it move, and it's still.
Would wind be a gas then?